goes perfection.
Ooh, I love perfection. Shit stressed me out, but that was a fun game.
It was the most nerve-wracking game I've ever played as a child.
It was almost like this timer, and you had these little funny shaped yellow objects.
It's a blue thing with yellow. Yep.
And you have to put them in before the thing explodes.
It was called Perfection.
Yep.
And
what a strange name.
And that guy in the commercial would be like, pop, goes Perfection, and his chest would just explode with just these yellow shapes.
They put millions in those in the marketing for that. Millions.
That's the box. I remember that, kid.
Oh, yeah. You remember Don't Wake Daddy?
Yeah.
I never owned it, but I would see the commercials and be like, Don't wake Daddy. You had this like dad in like his PJs in bed. And he would pop up and be like, whoa.
That's weird.
What a weird...
Don't wake Daddy. And what's up with Dad sleeping in a twin bed? Where's Mommy?
Yeah, where's Mommy? That's the real question.
This is divorced Daddy. Don't wake divorced Daddy.
Clearly he's upset. You don't want to wake him or he's going to pop up angry at you.
Yeah, don't wake Zane.
Why did people like wear, the full pajamas?
Don't get me started. I always think about that. What is the pajama like Santa beanie?
Yeah.
Why would you sleep in that?
Is this the night before Christmas?
Well, I mean, I think it worked in because there's probably no heaters in other parts of the world.
It's so thin and floppy.
Pillows were maybe made out of hay. You don't want to get all the critters up in it. But I don't know.
Makes sense.
Maybe they were trying to get like a wave.
People put their hair in like silk so it like stays fresh. Maybe it was like something like that too.
Or like a do-rag. Like a do-rag.
Or a do-rag.
But
or a bonnet.
I bought one time. I actually do own one.
A bonnet?
The sleeping?
The sleeping. Because I wanted to do like
I heard
a
it works.
shoe, I think it was like for a Halloween costume.
I want to switch my like sheets to like all silk.
They're the best.
I heard it's just so much better.
You will
Is
love
that
it.
hot?
No, it's so cool.
No, well, that's another reason why my AC just does not work in my room. It hasn't worked for months. So I'm buying a full AC unit to install in my bedroom, or
honestly, it'll be cheaper than silk sheets.
Yeah.
But what about the bed cooler thing? I think Jake Shane has one. Like it's
where
like
you put
the machine
sheet over it and it blows air up
blows
into it.
air
Oh
into the
yes.
bed.
Hold on. Wait. What's that? What's that called?
I don't know. We can probably find it, but
it goes up against your foot,
and it just takes air.
It goes under the sheet and blows air.
That's
into
amazing.
The bottom.
Yeah,
yeah. What kind of sheets? But what are the nicest types of sheets? Like Egyptian cotton. There's thread counts.
I think silk is just the best thing to sleep in.
Okay. Because silk pillows are really good for your.
It's the best
your
for
hair.
you for like your skin. It's natural.
Okay.
Your skin, like that's why. Most people are fine, but like when people change from cotton to silk, they notice their skin is like better too.
Can you clean silk like easy?
We wash them like normal sheets.
Okay.
The first time, like when you take it out of the package and put it on, it is the slipperiest thing. You literally are all over the place. You can't even put your leg up and leave it there without it like just sliding away from you.
Yeah.
After the first wash though, like that goes away and it's just really smooth.
My ice blanket is the same thing. It's constantly slipping on the side of my bed because a little bit of weight on one end of it and the whole thing comes sliding off.
What's an ice blanket?
I bought an ice blanket. It doesn't work as much as I want it to work, but it's just a colder
blanket.
Is
it heavy?
No, it's not heavy, but it is like kind of made out of like silk material. I think I just need my sheets, my pillowcase, everything silk. I just need the whole bed and icebox.
Okay.
to fall asleep in.
I'll never forget when I went to Egypt. I bought Egyptian bed sheets. I thought I was doing something. I was like, I'm going to get it right from the source.
Yeah.
Come to find out, I got scammed at one of those like places and there was like nothing special about it. But I thought I was like
getting it. Yeah. But it's made in Bangladesh.
I spent so much money on these sheets.
Oh, no.
And then you walk around the corner to a corner store, you see the same sheets being hung for
literally just like
how much?
Bed Bath and Beyond type, just normal sheets.
How much did you spend on them?
Quite a few hundred.
Oh boy.
Wow. Damn. They made money off you.
They got me good.
When you're a tourist and you see that market for the first time, don't buy the first thing you see. Walk around a bit.
Like in Egypt, when we were by the pyramids, they were selling all types of shit. That's like, and that's for the people going to Egypt. They're like, oh, we got to buy this because, this is from the pyramids. It's at every store on the street. It's the same exact like mummy sculpture that says Egypt on it. It's everywhere.
Yeah, you go to the Eiffel Tower, they have the little light up ones on every little blanket, on every little corner.
It's everywhere.
It's just a scam. They're just scamming you, truly.
Did you feel the earthquake this morning?
No, Patricia did. I slept right through it.
It was definitely the worst. I think it's the worst I've ever felt.
In terms of turbulence or length?
Turbulence and length too. It went long.
Where were you?
In my room.
Oh wow!
It got me out of bed. Like, you know when everyone starts calling you, that's how bad it. Like Todd called me, he immediately called me. He's like, "You feel that?" I was like, "Yeah, I felt that. That was crazy." And it's like you're in like this moment where it's like, is this the one? You know what I mean? Like, where do we go?
Pretty scared. I was a little bit worried. I woke up to it. Mariah was already up, but I woke up in like frantic, ran across the house. I was like, this is insane.
This is it.
It was Malibu, so that's why we felt that it came down.
Oh.
And we're in Woodland, so we were even closer.
Oh,
it like, boom, just like rocked the house. It was crazy. I don't like
You know
it
what I
at
do
all.
like? The intro.
Okay.
Let's run it, babe.
All right. It's Coffee Time, baby. Clean.
Earthquake.
Welcome back to Zane and Heath Unfiltered. I'm Zane.
I'm Heath.
I'm Matt.
I'm Mariah.
And you are here back for another episode of the greatest podcast in the entire world.
Welcome, baby. Thanks for tuning in. We love you so much. Let's just get right into it. We got a lot to cover today.
We really do.
And feeling really good. I got a good energy right now, so let's rock and roll,
It's
baby.
almost like every episode you have a good energy about you. I love that.
No, well, the thing is, like, I get a little bit worried because sometimes I'll start crashing before episodes. Mm-hmm. And I'm worried on the drive over here, but like as soon as I walk in the front door, I come alive and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling good.
Do you need some gum?
Some of your neuro gum?
Mm-hmm.
What is it called?
It's the blue gum.
Is this an ad?
No.
Oh.
No.
He swears by it though. Like,
I swear
wanna
by
try
it.
it.
Yeah, Joe Rogan swears by it. They actually were on Shark Tank. And
I just watched it.
They said no to like all of the investments, and they walked away, and they ended up making like $100-200 million.
Well, the deals that they were making them were really bad.
Yeah, they were really.
They really didn't believe in the company. Like that's like how bad the deals that they were offering. But they believed in it enough to make an offer. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they just walked away because it was just like they were asking for way too much.
How much caffeine is in it?
Is that what it is? It's caffeine gum?
It's pretty much caffeine
with
gum.
some nootropics in it, I believe, as well, to like enhance cognitive function.
It definitely works for me.
I had it like in college, I feel like, for a little bit.
The neuro gum?
Maybe it was college, or maybe it was early days out here in LA. I've had it before. It's nice.
Yeah. I don't know. It's nice to pop it in here and there, especially if you're in a room ready to record.
It's not like full on Adderall, but like it's a good little...
I would never take it if I wasn't like filming. You know what I mean?
Like,
Like
you're filming, you'd be like...
Yeah. And it tastes really nice
You
too.
can actually feel like an immediate difference though?
I bet.
It's
maybe a bit of a placebo.
Yeah, it could be.
It
could be.
It works for people.
I think my body loves placebos.
Yeah,
like, you
yeah.
give me anything and says it works, I'll take it and be like, yes, it works.
I know, I've been such on vitamin kicks lately. I'll see some TikToks of someone saying why this vitamin, we need it, and then I'm like Amazon carding
immediately.
it. And I'm like,
oh God, I hate it. I just like, and I want to believe TikToks like that, and as soon as I see that link, I'm like,
right.
I just don't think they're being truthful about it.
It's crazy what these brands are doing to sell this product though. Like some of these people, like this ruined my wedding day, all this stuff. And it's like the cameraman didn't, card didn't work and lost all the photos and this and like all these horrible things that happened at the wedding. But it was like, but luckily everybody at the place got neurogum on their table and everybody was in a good mood. And I'm like, what the frig did I just swipe through?
I know.
Like, what the frig? Okay. We cleaning it up?
Oh,
are we cleaning it up on this show?
Dirty mouth with Orbit.
Tina got me into saying frig.
Mother frigga.
It feels good.
Tina.
To me, it like feels worse than saying the real.
Tina?
My mom.
Tina.
Oh, I was like, are y'all hanging out with the Tina? I did not.
No.
Together.
Yeah, I love it.
Do you guys think that I saw a TikTok about this, about pet names. There are funny human pet names you can give a pet, and then there's like kind of boring human names you can give a pet.
Where it doesn't have the zing to it.
Right. Okay, so give one that you think actually works.
For a dog, like a dog?
There's different too. It's a dog and cat have different names that work.
Like,
of course.
Like Walter for a cat over a dog.
Or like a cat named Jason, though.
No, doesn't
See,
work.
that's funny.
No.
That's funny. Or like, okay, you can have a...
You can't have like a
cat named
Mike.
Doug?
Mike is weird, but like Benjamin is kind of cute for like.
You know what? You're okay. Walter, Benjamin. I think it has to be like proper
like
names.
Sadie, Sally, Susie. Those are boring. Like they're not that funny, but they're human names for an animal. But a cat named like Catherine is like what? Like,
well, I mean,
funny.
the cat because cat is short for Catherine. That works.
Or Melissa. Like,
Melissa is
I think you're saying for the joke.
For the joke, like you give him like you can't give him one that's like like a cat named Oliver. Whoop-de-doo. Like,
sure, yeah, because it's like been done before.
Yeah, but a cat named
Lynn.
Yeah,
Lynn. That's good.
Or
Primrose.
Or a cat named Hannah. Like, who is Hey Hannah? What's going on?
There is something funny about it where it doesn't work.
And it's funny, like talking shit about your cat too, like outside in like public settings. Like, yeah, Hannah's such a bitch. Oh, which Hannah? It's like, my cat.
Yeah.
Like literally came in, pissed all over the place. Stupid Hannah, and you're
Hannah
like,
sounds like a drunk mess.
oh my,
Stephanie.
yeah.
So what do people think of Dean?
See,
kind of.
I mean, not a lot of people are like name Dean anymore, so it's kind of an older name that you do give it. It's this you can name your pets whatever you want, but this girl just had a point where there's like a difference of like the really funny ones that hit because they feel so real. In a way where it like personifies them as like a real person in the friend group. They have a place in the house.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And what's that? You're saying the so that's the unfunny ones. What are like the funny names?
The ones that like make sense would be like Oliver the cat. Like,
got it.
Nobody would think twice if you were like, my cat's
like
named Oliver.
Like Theo or Bella. Like those are animal names that work, but they're also human names. It's the human names that like don't make sense for an animal that's what they're calling funny.
You know which dog name I don't like? Eloise.
Eloise.
I
can't
what do you
say
mean?
the full name. I just call her Wheezy.
What do you mean, Eloise?
I do love Eloise, like the books, like Eloise at the Plaza.
I just don't like it as a dog's name. It's just
I'm 6 and I live at the Plaza.
But yeah, Wheezy is good. I feel like I've heard Leah call her that
like
too.
A dog named Gabriella.
Gabriella. Esmeralda.
That's pretty. That's a good cat name. I bet somebody's cat.
That is good.
For sure.
Or short, Easme.
Like Taylor.
Taylor's a good cat.
This is Taylor.
Eric.
Rugby.
Eric, John,
That's a
good dog name.
I'm just naming all of my friends from my hometown. It's really all you have to branch off of.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought that was interesting.
Imagine naming your dog Zane. Zane.
Zane could work
for a cat.
Yeah, cat.
Zane. I just call it Zane Malik.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's better. Zayn. It looks better on a cat. The Y is a tail. Yeah,
he's got the creative.
My brain. I know. Oh,
he's doing it.
I wish I had my brain.
How was San Diego? You guys were just there?
Yes, we were just there last weekend. We went for Bree and Grace's show, the Plain Bree Uncut show, live show. Very nerve-wracking because Heath and I have not been on stage in a long time, probably like for 6 years. So, there was just so much nerves running through us. And normally it should be fine, well, for me at least, when it's not like your show. But I still felt like it was like my show. Like I was so nervous. Like, what the hell am I going to say? Like, is there ever... What I'm always scared about a live show is the silence.
Yeah,
the
dead silence.
That dead silence for more than half a second... kill me.
Oh yeah, it stays with you. You'll be months, years later taking a shower and you're like, oh.
You know who else is thinking about that? That everybody watching too. That paid money.
They're not thinking of that.
That paid money to be there. I would.
How did the show go? Did them two just go out and they talked a little bit and then brought you guys out for?
They did a little intro for it. They showed all of our like old videos, made a whole like compilation video, and then we came out.
Did you drink before?
I did. I did have to drink.
How much were you drunk when you came out on stage?
No,
okay.
I wouldn't say I was drunk. But it did calm my nerves because I think like when I take like a shot or two, it doesn't get me drunk, but it does like calm me down a little bit.
Was it a Q&A? Did they run the questions by you guys beforehand?
It was more like we talked about just kind of like how we became friends.
There was a couple like little planned segments. We did like our backstory of how we met, how we came out to LA type thing.
Yeah.
And then we did like a fishbowl game where we picked questions from a fishbowl and had to answer them on the spot, like a truth or drink style.
Yeah.
Bree and Grace are great though. They worked so well off each other. It was just constant banter.
Oh yeah,
Really,
really
good at like running a show, like start to finish. They did a really good job.
Yeah.
But it was great. We were up there for like 45 minutes.
45 minutes to an hour. Yeah.
And it was nice. It felt really good because the last live thing we did was with you, and everybody was walking out.
What are you talking? Wait, what?
You don't remember this
live thing with Matt?
Oh, at USC?
Yes, and everybody was walking.
God, I forgot about that.
Everybody was walking out the entire time.
Not everybody.
It wasn't everybody, but it was half the people were there not to see us. So it made it really weird.
It was a showcase of events.
People
there were dancers before us.
But
there
we,
was
the
I even
that
think
we
things
didn't
after.
know that. So like when we got on stage, we realized that a lot of people that watched the last show just stayed there. We're like, oh, this is gonna be really weird. And as we're answering questions, we're making jokes, and only some people. I mean, I don't know if they just weren't funny or not, but there was definitely people there that had no idea who we were. So it was just harder to.
It was a much better response this time than that.
I remember to the
good.
audience,
Little
I was
PTSD from that.
I miss Tess. I miss being in college, and they were like, "Huh? You miss Tess?" Like they were like, I was like, "Ooh, okay, maybe I should have said that."
Didn't work.
It just did not
little tone
land.
tab.
It was just the audience. I lost their reaction. Did you guys bring Grace a pogo stick?
We told her we wanted to.
Oh
but
God,
we didn't.
we didn't have time.
Did she like the reaction or
Yeah.
the idea of it?
Yeah, she thought it would have been really fun.
But in San Diego when we got there, sorry, did I say
You
that weird?
sounded like a San Diego guy.
We got to San Diego.
We get there. I think just the area we're in, I was imagining it to be like so beautiful. Like it was gonna be a great area. We can walk around and shit before doing the show. And my God, we didn't even want to leave the hotel because of how bad it was outside of that hotel.
In terms of what weather?
It was Zombieland.
Pretty rundown spot.
Okay.
In downtown San Diego.
But
Gotcha.
like you couldn't be out there. You could not be out there. It was bad. It was also really hot too. So
What was
double trouble.
the venue though? You guys, was it on like a college
House of
campus? House of Blues.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was it like the main room at the House of Blues or like a side room?
it
Because
was
usually
the
House of
main-
Blues have two kind of venues.
So it's different than the one in by like Disney.
Anaheim, yeah.
Like this one was
a little bit more intimate.
a little bit
Seated or standing? People.
Everybody was in seats.
Okay.
But it was cool. They had like a top like balcony like viewing area, sides, the main like kind of like pit area. I just love those venues so much. There's so much like character and like history in them.
Mostly females like attending or like a mixture?
half and half.
They're half and half?
Yeah. They had half and half.
Oh, good. Good on them.
But I always assume it's the boyfriends.
The boyfriends of like people who are attending.
Yeah, I always just assume it's the boyfriends.
You could always see like the girls having a good time and the guys just
Like, yeah, well, this is what she likes.
When the guys aren't smiling in the audience, that means they came with her. They came with them for sure.
but the crowd was amazing. Everybody was so fun and like upbeat and just really good energy.
Awesome.
It was nice.
That's great.
Really good.
It was a little inspiring. Maybe we'll do one for Unfiltered.
Yeah, maybe 2028. That'd be fun.
It's a little soon, but
too soon. Yeah.
Was there a tour bus there?
No, they only had 6 stops. So they flew and then they had their truck that had all their furniture and shit and merch driving to the cities. Pretty much. I think it'd be super fun and memorable if you drove in with your furniture and the merch and in the truck.
I love the idea of being on like a bus tour.
No,
Me
I
too.
wasn't talking about bus tour. I was talking about in the truck, in the back. with all your
Sitting
furniture.
on the couch that's being transported and you're
like
just back there.
something about like you being part of the
You guys are in the
furniture.
back of the thing just like playing
Yeah.
cards.
like you're like a product.
No, that'd be so fun
Shit.
because like the little bunk bed cubbies that are on like tour buses where
Yes.
you're literally up against the window and there's like 3 stacked.
Oh, yeah.
Seems kind of fun.
Oh, I love that. I would love to do a
It's
tour.
like, I always think like it seems kind of fun for like a few days and then your back just starts hurting
yeah.
and you just really need to like be in a bed after I'm just getting older. If I was in my 20s, I'd be like, let's do a fucking bus. Fuck yeah. Can't do it anymore.
Yeah,
No.
I feel that. I feel that.
I miss that. I miss that.
See, that's what I want to be in. Imagine like opening your like little curtain and be like, "Psst."
yeah,
Hey,
what's
Heath,
up?
you can also get that in prison. Just commit grand theft and then you'll be in one of those things too.
See, I only want to be in there temporarily, right? I just want to do it for like a day.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems like a slumber party on wheels.
Yeah.
And we're going from coast to coast.
Yeah. There is something definitely fun about it, though.
Did you guys go out after with them?
No. We did this.
drove back.
We drove in the day of, or the night before.
Oh, okay.
And slept. We know there's like a lot of traffic heading there. Sometimes we just didn't want to like be late or miss the show, or
I've stayed at the Coronado Hotel where they wrote like the Wizard of Oz there, and that's right by the Top Gun base too. I've always wanted to go to the Top Gun base to go to the bar where they have all the cups hanging down.
That's where they train like SEALs out there, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I know that there's like a huge like kind of military
isn't there a big
base out there? Yeah,
that's remember our friend Caesar. That's where you'd go, right? A lot.
Yeah, he was down there. That's where they do the dolphin training.
The dolphin training. The dolphins with like lasers and trackers and military combat dolphins. Yeah.
Walking around though there, it was a sight. It was a sight to see. There were a lot of characters on the street. There was this one guy getting this lady. He was getting her on the building like this.
He picked her up. It was
just like having sex with her?
Just going like that.
It
was on the
was
side of the building. And as you're walking by, they're very comfortable. They're very open with it.
Up against the side of a 7-Eleven.
Ew.
I was like, this is wild.
And ever since that flight, with their ass crack, I mean, they have a lot of PTSD from that. They just keep seeing shit everywhere they go.
Are we sharing what we found out about
I
that?
was just gonna ask that.
I don't think we should.
so.
But we can say.
We can say we found out who it was, but we're not sharing who it is.
Crazy.
Mariah, I jaw dropped
I'm
as
like, do
soon
we
as she
take
said.
this
I was like,
down?
oh.
Do you think the
my
person has
God.
found it about it?
I don't know.
I'm sure some people.
The thing
know,
is,
but-
only
we didn't-
so far. Only one person found
DM'd
out.
me and was like,
He never got any other messages.
Okay.
he was like, I was putting the clues together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, Heath. If I was you in that position,
I feel threatened, scared.
No, I would have. I think I would have.
Ew.
Why's your ass out of my face?
Zane, I just put a quarter in
Give
it.
a credit card.
Credit or debit.
Credit debit. I'll do the coffee, please.
You do Apple Pay.
Just tapping his phone.
It's not working. I'll insert again.
I'm up against his ass. Hold on, this.
Peach Pay.
Peach Pay.
Hey.
Good.
Mariah, that sounds really nice. Peach Pay.
Toupee.
That's what I'll need.
Peach Pay.
Peach Pay. Cool.
Yeah, but in other words, it was really nice. Great show. It was really nice seeing some of you guys that went. And and then we went home, and that was it. That was pretty much my weekend. I didn't do anything else that weekend.
Yeah, same. Did we do anything else?
I wanted to behave myself.
I can't believe it's
From the
already
crazy shit.
Thursday.
Sorry, September.
These weeks and months are flying by.
They truly
I
are.
feel like New Year's just happened. We were just at Coachella. Were we
9
not just at
months
Coachella
ago.
a month ago? It's crazy.
It is.
What's
It is
happening?
wild how fast it's.
My
really
grandma was
starting
right
to go.
about it.
Your grandma?
Yeah, she's like, you're 30, then you're 50.
Mm-hmm.
She's right, because I'm already 34.
What?
I was waiting to see. Matt didn't change it.
Yeah. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Matt, you're 32?
Yes, 32.
You don't look 32.
Thank you. How old do I look?
37.
I do. When people ask me how old I am, I always say, like, how old do you think I am? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, they always say younger.
Yeah. To be nice.
I'm really.
But
What?
it's the worst when
I
they go 32. Like you're like, yeah, right on the money.
Nailed it.
That's exactly how old I am.
I genuinely think we look younger than our age. I don't care what anybody says. I think we're doing a really good job at taking care of
we're in
ourselves.
a very youthful line of work.
Yeah.
This type of work keeps us young. In all respect to everybody else in the careers that they do. But there is something fun about doing this.
If I had 2 kids right now, I would not look very good right now. I'm telling you that right now.
Who knows? You might be like an awesome dad who's just glowing and great all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have kids. When
He would be the workout dad who's got like the kids on the back like doing
Yeah.
push-ups.
Yeah.
All the TikToks are like incorporating the babies into the work. He's like curling the babies.
You see those little kids like working out that have like muscles.
That
You've seen
scares
those,
me.
right?
I do not think they should be doing it. Like
They
shouldn't.
shouldn't.
It stunts their growth.
little Hercules.
Yeah. Oh, whatever happened to that kid?
I don't know, but I remember seeing that and I was like,
Yeah, he was that kid who was like super ripped and like 6-pack and like
that's
pecs
not
and
good.
everything before he even hit puberty. It was very strange.
Oh wow. Okay, I've never seen this.
He doesn't
was
look
like
that good. He
a
doesn't look good.
child.
He does not look that good anymore.
Yeah, probably because he's so over it.
Yeah, I would be
he's
over
probably
it too.
Forced to do
And
that.
probably realized what his dad was doing to him this entire time. That's so strange.
That's insane.
Very strange.
Do you think the dad was injecting him?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would.
Too many Flintstone vitamins, probably. ODing him with that stuff.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this podcast, BetterHelp.
We all have something that we'd love to learn. But as an adult, do you make time to learn new things as often as you'd like? Or was that lost in childhood?
Kids are always learning and growing, but as adults, sometimes we lose that curiosity.
What we should all start being curious about? Therapy. Therapy can help you reconnect with your sense of wonder because your back to school era can come at any age.
Exactly. And if you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online and it's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule.
Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge.
And the best part about BetterHelp is that you do it from the comfort of your own home. You don't have to get in your car, sit in any traffic, wait in a waiting room or anything like that. You could text, video chat. If you don't want them to see you, you can do a phone call, all from the comfort of your own home. It's just so convenient, and it's great for people like us.
Yeah, and it's nice to talk to somebody that's not your friend, your girlfriend, boyfriend, grandma, gammy, meemaw.
Peepaw.
Exactly. You're talking to somebody that is professional and someone that's going to give you unbiased opinion about anything that you need help with. And I think it's important to talk to somebody like that.
So if you're ready to rediscover your curiosity with BetterHelp, all you have to do is go to betterhelp.com/Zane and Heath today, and you're going to get 10% off your first month.
Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Zane and Heath.
Thank you so much, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this podcast. We love you, and thanks for helping all of our listeners.
I went to Wisconsin. Loved it.
Oh, yeah. How was
did you get
Wisconsin?
cheese?
Oh, yes. I had cheese. I had cheese curds,
Good,
too.
good.
I fucking love a cheese curd.
Is cheese curd the cheese that...
It's like
No,
bite-sized
cheese.
mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
They get the curds of the cheese and they fry those, which I think is way more inviting and digestible than giving me mozzarella sticks.
True.
Mozzarella sticks are a little bit heavy and a huge commitment. And especially if you're ordering mozzarella sticks for the table, how many people are sitting here? Everyone's only going to get one mozzarella stick.
I think one stick of
Cheese
mozzarella
curds-
is more than enough.
More than enough, but you kind of want more. Cheese curds, anybody can share it. It's like a funnel cake of cheese, fried cheese that everyone can like rip off and enjoy.
Oh, okay. It's hitting me what cheese curds are. I didn't know that's what cheese curds were.
Yeah, they're like little bite-sized ones.
Got it.
Oh yeah, they're delicious.
amazing.
Oh, and where did we drink? We drank at this place and we watched the Packers game at a place called the Nitty Gritty, and they had this gritty sauce, and we like would dip the cheese curds in a gritty sauce.
Did you
was
do it as like
delicious.
disco fries?
What's disco fries?
Disco fries are French fries, usually like a cheese curd type thing, and then gravy, brown gravy all over.
Oh.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I did not indulge.
It's kind of like a poutine type deal.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
No, I did not have that.
See, why are we not fucking with the fries and ketchup? I think it's just such a beautiful invention that we need to just stick with. I am talking in the mic.
Well, you weren't for a bit. But oh my god, I love the state of Wisconsin. Love the people. It was gorgeous. It was great.
Is that where you watched the Texas game in Wisconsin?
Yeah, I was watching it. In Wisconsin, Texas. Right now, we're number one with
I was
Georgia.
watching. I was watching people watch the game, and I realized while watching it that I love one of my favorite colors, and I decided that moment is the orange.
Thank you, burnt orange, baby.
It's so good.
I gotta get you a jersey. We're the only team I believe that has that color. That's why we sell the most
color.
We sell the most merch out of anybody.
I was about to just go online and just buy a bunch of orange, burnt orange colored.
You're talking about the orange
items.
and white, like the
This
orange
color,
on the jersey?
burnt orange.
Burnt orange.
that
is
color.
Such
Burnt
a color.
orange. It's
Oh yeah.
yeah, Texas.
Look
fight,
at that
baby.
color.
I want to go to the Georgia game so bad.
Oh.
Tickets are so expensive for that game. It's
color.
like $400 a piece.
When did you go to Vegas? Did you go to Vegas like 2 weekends ago?
Yeah.
We're going to Vegas this weekend.
Oh, what are you doing there? Are you going to Power Slap?
No,
No,
not Power Slap.
UFC's this weekend.
Oh,
No, it
But
was
we're not
just
going to the fight.
It was a Strava hat. It was we're going on a whim.
Literally was.
But the weekend we're going, apparently so much shit's happening. Like there's a big UFC fight, the first UFC fight in the Sphere.
who's we going on a whim?
Me,
Wait.
Heath, Alicia, and Remy are going to Vegas.
Oh, okay.
We're filming, and
Ooh, Remy loves to gamble.
she loes Vegas.
That's what she
Loves
says.
to gamble. The last time she was in Vegas, she got drunk and bought a car. Right?
Yes.
Didn't she buy her G-Wagon after she had a few drinks in
I
Vegas?
didn't know how she
Yeah.
bought
You
her
should
car.
ask her the story.
They called her and was like, "Hey, we have this like like new one that just came in. This caller like sent like a picture, and then she was like, "Do it, let's get it."
That's funny. It's fun watching other people like spend a lot of money. There's just something about it. It's just
I know.
fun to watch.
I was gambling a bit in Wisconsin on the slot machines.
Really?
Like, you know those bar slot machines that you don't want to put money into?
Oh, yeah.
But I was hammered, and I was just at a point where I was like, I was done with all the small talk and conversation. I'm like, I'm just going to put a couple bucks. I won like $80.
$2? $2 and you got 80?
No, I think I put in 100, but won $80.
Oh, nice.
I'm excited to play a new game, Baccarat.
Oh, it's awesome.
I've never played it, and I just keep watching TikToks about how to play. Like, super easy.
Do the digital one first.
Okay.
Before you go to the table. The digital ones are the ones that have like the little booths and they're all set up and looking at a big screen. Sometimes
Right.
there's a virtual blackjack and there's a baccarat playing.
I am so excited to try it because I always do the same thing. When I go to Vegas, it'll always be blackjack or roulette.
Can you explain to me what baccarat is?
So you're trying to get to
No.
9, and you can also, it's similar to blackjack, but there's less strategy because it's all chance, but you can also bet on the banker.
You either do banker
or player.
That you bet on.
Okay.
And you try to get to 9. So it can be like a king and then a 3 and then a 6. 9, you win, or the closest person to get
Face
to 9
cards
wins.
are 0.
But if you,
the
odds are really good, and it goes by very quickly. And I think if you continue to bet banker every time, you're eventually will hit it.
Supposedly, it's like the best odds in Vegas.
Oh, no way.
For like a playing game.
Oh, I honestly thought roulette was the best odds. It's just like because it's 50-50, because 50 is still a
This
high
is
chance
still
of winning.
50.
Well,
50s,
it's less
but-
than 50 because there's technically like 0 and double 0.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's how they get like the edge.
Yeah, the edge off.
It's start with the virtual, and then I've never played like the table the proper way to do it. But it's a fun game. And look out for the fishbowl game. For the fishbowl game,
We'll do that.
And look for the glass. It's about to crack.
Okay.
If the fish is just getting bigger and the glass isn't cracking, I don't know. Walk away. Keep your eyes on them. Run around. Look for that stuff, man.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. And the Tarzan one.
What does it look
Patricia's
like? Is it like
You'll see it.
It looks like a slot machine, or is it look like a fishbowl?
There's fishbowl, and then there's fishbowl deluxe that has a purple fish and a green fish in it, and there's one that has like a yellow and red one that's the classic. Just keep an eye out.
And if you break it,
you win a bunch of mini games, and like you're getting into some jackpots. Like your money's gonna start ramping up.
that's good. I love that. All right,
So
make sure to look out for that.
Keep an eye out for the fishbowl, but gamble responsibly. This is not endorsing gambling.
We love gambling.
What am I doing? Oh, I'm going to New York.
Is there anything that we don't know about in Vegas that we should hit?
Like restaurants
And just anything new? I don't know. I feel like every time we go to Vegas, we kind of do the same thing. Is there anything that you know of that like you
Have you been to the Neon Graves? The Neon Grave site?
Yes, with the no, I've never been, but I
want to
do
go
know
so
about it.
bad. Do you know what it is?
I have no idea what that is.
All of the old neon signs that have been like all over Vegas, like since it started, they don't throw them away. They go to this place, and it's just a whole grave site in the desert of all of the vintage signs.
Oh, that looks so fun.
Is it like that's crazy? No,
No, that is. Yeah, no, it's crazy.
I was just in Vegas, and I don't know if I talked about this with you guys. I can't remember what hotel this was. This may have been, I think, at the Aria. They had this like speakeasy thing, and it's like another like club. You kind of got to wait in line, and they'd karaoke night. Okay,
Yeah.
Which I was a little like, okay, like what? We're waiting in line for a thing to go watch people do karaoke, and we get there, and these people start getting picked to do karaoke, and I'm like, okay, like it's like this white nerdy kind of guy like gets up and he starts like singing like a really good raps like Uncle Cracker, like he's like he's killing it. You're like, whoa,
They're planted.
So after a while, I'm like, this is fucking planted. All of these, because we were in line with some of these people, and they're like, is this the spot for like the speakeasy thing? They do karaoke in there. And we're like, yeah, they do karaoke. And these people get picked. And
it's like random. They get picked from the audience.
So they make this thing where it's like, guys, we got a QR code up here, so make sure you guys tip, put in the request of your songs, and let's get on with it. And we sat there and watched 7 people get up, and every single one of these people
bangers.
were plants. They were picked local community theater people who were just like, oh, what? It's me? I'm getting picked? And they're getting up, and they're like, and they have a live band that you like.
so it's like, but you're not gonna get picked, or it's like. Is it something where
we stayed and watched at least 7 people do it, and every single one of them, I was like, staged. You have the dad come up with flip flops and like the Tommy Bahama shirt, doing Uptown, funk you up, and he's just like killing it, knowing all the not even like has a moment of hesitation to see if he's keeping up with the band.
Lyrics anywhere.
I think they may have like a lyric thing down on the stage. We can't see it, but it was so. Just felt, what's the word?
It was too good. It was good.
And yeah, Patricia's dad was like, these guys are amazing. Everyone's great. I'm like, they're plants. And
Something
he goes,
seems
wait.
fishy.
And then after 2 more, he was like, these are plants.
It was almost like the people, the lap dance people at that show in Vegas. It was just too good.
Yeah.
It's like this performance is too good. And I feel like I can be really good if I got called up, I'd be really good, but not as good as
nobody else.
Not as good as what we just saw up there.
Because part of me, I was like, okay, I get it. It's Vegas, and they want to give these people a show. You had all these people waiting in line and getting some entertainment. They want to be wowed. They want to see like they're watching like a America's Got Talent kind of thing. Like, wow, this person just had this amazing moment. But then part of me, I'm like, well, that's such a scam. You're having all these drunk people come up to a QR code, tipping like $20 because they want to sing Uptown Funk.
That's when it's
never end up
up.
getting to those people. And then they're like, I'm like, that's such a fucking racket.
Yeah. If they're gonna just pick it without having people put in a QR code and tip and shit, then that's fine. You're putting on a show. But no need to like take people's money like that.
I hate that I'm such a cynic and I like see that type of shit where I'm like, I also hate hype shows. You know, like
what's that?
Like hype shows where they street performers, but they get everybody around and everyone's clapping, and they'll keep you fucking clapping for 15, 20 minutes saying they're going to flip over everybody. They're going to flip over everybody. And they never end up doing it.
What do you mean they're going to flip over? I know what you mean. What do you mean by
like
that?
Venice people where they're like, they line up like 50 chairs and like there's people there and they're like acting like they're about to jump over them.
They never do it.
That's what happened in Venice when we went to Venice.
So mad because you're sitting there, you're 10 minutes into it, you're like, I've already wasted 10. I might as well stay a little bit longer to finally feel like I earned, like I got something out of it. Then you're like 20 minutes, you're like, and then you're just like, I'm done. I give up.
I do like the energy that they bring, though. You know, everybody's just walking around, and then everybody's in one like spot, and just like
it's a scam. Exactly.
But they're not paying to watch it.
I know, but they're fooling you because like you just have these like tours, like, oh wow, something's happening. Hey, woo!
I know, but
hey,
it's
come here, Dad. Come on, Dad.
But
Dad, where you from? Oh, you're from Minnesota. Man, whatever. What's your name, Mike? Like
you either do that or you're just like walking around and doing nothing until you hit another store.
But it takes them forever to get to that point.
They need to get to it quicker. I agree.
If you see it just starting, keep walking.
It took like 7 minutes for Spider-Man to do a flip.
His little barrel roll.
Yeah, it took a little bit. We were waiting there, but I get it.
Yeah.
But look at the energy. We were in, like me and Hidayah went to London when we went for that premiere, and they had something like that, and it was like all these kids sing. It was fun. It was good energy. I got it. I understood it.
But I'm all respect to people busking, people trying to get their dollar. All respect. But like the banging on the plastic drums, I'm like, well, how much money are you pulling in, and who's pulling? Because it's the same. Yeah. It's the same beat. I saw another guy like last week, just like like. I'm not seeing anything new.
On the upside down paint bucket?
Yes. Like who? I just want to know who's coming up going.
Sometimes they're really good. Yeah. Sometimes they have a good beat.
I guess, but I'm never that like wowed by it. But it's like, it's the oldest trick in the book. It's just like, got the drumsticks. Once again, all respect, but I'm like, who is like, oh my gosh.
I think
I've
tourists,
never seen this ever. Are you catching this guy?
Tourists love that type because I don't think they're seeing that in their country because I don't think there's like
or their state or their city
or their city.
Yeah,
you know who I'd give a big tip to is the guys on the New York subway that are doing Cirque du Soleil.
Oh yeah,
all like
you're
that,
like, sir.
In the sun.
Zane, I can watch that all day. If I was on my morning commute and I'm just sitting there and they're doing flips and they're spinning on the thing, they're going up in between.
They should figure out how to get that on America's Got Talent. Like
they can only do it on a train though.
You know how they can make crazy props? They should make like a subway cut in half so you can see through it and have them. It's insane.
They're so good.
Yeah, they're really
I
good.
know. They're just like, damn. And then even if you start filming them, they're like, I see you filming. You better be giving me a tip because if you get a gold strike, you could be making money off that on TikTok. Like they'll guilt trip you. I try not to even look at them. I'm just like.
Sometimes I feel like I think this way, but even if it's something like the drums, like sometimes I'm kind of like, okay, cool, but I'm also thinking like I can't do that.
Yeah.
So they're like trying, like so
that is their talent,
right? That's what and I'm like, you know what? I can't do this at all.
Yeah.
I wonder what if you threw me in the middle of a crowd, right? It's like, okay, Zane, make money.
You got to make some
I'm
money
trying to
today.
think, like,
Yeah,
what would I do that would make people want to?
Zane, you do like a change my mind thing, but it's the worst debate
He
ever.
changes his mind immediately.
Yeah, he goes, good point.
Honestly,
you know what? You win. You win.
I agree.
But I'd make so much money like that because like they'll feel good.
Yeah.
Their point was they changed my mind really quick and they would tip me.
I don't know. Yeah, if I had a busk, what would I do? I don't know.
Rap.
Rap?
A little freestyle, yeah.
Just freestyle.
Yeah, I think you can make some money.
Oh, man.
Go out there and Harry Mack it.
Yeah. Who's Harry Mack?
He's the guy that goes
He's like the most insane
insane
freestyle
rapper.
guy. He'll just
he tries not to do easy words. Like he's like, give me like crazy words.
But he is unbelievable.
I hope he's doing well. I hope he's making money somewhere.
I think he's crushing it.
He's on people's podcasts.
Yeah.
and,
I know
like,
that. I've
different
seen him on
talk
people's
shows.
podcasts, but I just didn't know if he like made music.
I do like a magician. I do respect a magician. One who like really got their shit together. Like, I don't know, they're wearing a suit.
Really quick, David Blaine.
Yeah.
Like the tricks they use. Would that be considered a magic trick or just like an insane
Illusionist.
stunt?
He's an
No,
He
illusionist.
does
just like
both.
the-
He does street magic and he does like full on like feats. Like,
No,
Stunt.
like-
He's like a stunt man too.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Because
he's
like the
actually
needle,
doing things.
through that. That's not
real.
magic. It's real. So
Yeah.
that's more stunt, right? Like he's a stunt man.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he's done plenty of
he's an illusionist too. Though.
Yeah.
yeah.
street
crazy.
magic. I think David Blaine's like first specials were called street magic,
Yeah.
where he would.
Yeah. I still think that shit. He would like. I just like. I can't
Yeah.
like wrap my head around.
What
that.
the F?
What the F, David
What
Blaine?
the F?
Cheez-Its. Cheese. He just pissed orange soda.
What the F?
What the
Where's
F?
that from?
The
It was a
amount of times I watched that video growing up,
yeah.
it was like a guy.
It was
acting
Mikey.
like
Mikey Day on SNL is
and
in it. Yeah.
The,
He would just. It was just like a parody sketch of David Blaine, and
Oh,
he
okay.
like sees these two guys.
what the F?
He just pissed orange soda. He has the green sweater. Oh my god! I bought a green sweater. What? You're wearing the sweater? Oh my god! What the F? What the F, David Blaine?
So that was it. Zane, do you remember that? Just that little.
Oh yes, yeah. I do
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, but Mikey Day, the guy on the left, is on SNL now.
Oh,
so
shit.
good.
Yeah,
He's pissing orange soda.
because he goes inside. They're like, "We're done with you. Get out of
Yeah.
here, David Blaine." And then he comes back to the door. He's like, "He just pissed orange soda."
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this podcast, HelloFresh.
And if you live under a rock and you don't know what HelloFresh is a food delivery service where you get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep. Skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. That's why it's America's #1 meal kit.
And there's always new flavors to explore with an ever-changing menu of 50 recipes to choose from every single week. Just pick your meals and your delivery date. It's that simple.
And you know plans change and life gets busy, which is why HelloFresh lets you easily customize your delivery from week to week. Tailor everything to your schedule by adjusting your delivery date or skip a week when you're not able to cook at home.
And you could choose from a variety of menu options to suit all your needs and tastes, from fit and wholesome to quick and easy or vegetarian and family friendly. There's always something for everyone.
And with summer in the rearview mirror and busier days ahead, now's the perfect time to save time and money when it comes to your dinner routine. Skip the meal planning and grocery store lines and cut down on food waste with HelloFresh's convenient doorstep delivery and pre-measured ingredients. That's what I love about HelloFresh, is that they're giving you exactly what you need to cook your food. You're not wasting all this food. You're not dumping out all those extra veggies, extra right.
I know.
You just get what you need, and you're just saving time. That's what I love about it.
And my favorite thing about HelloFresh is the fact that you get to see a picture and then you make the food and then it looks exactly like that. It's that easy. You just follow the instructions and it makes you feel like you're this unbelievable chef and your meals taste incredible.
Your mom is very picky with her foods, and I know
Yep.
she is still a loyal customer to HelloFresh, and
She
she's
is.
been on the HelloFresh plan for the past, 3 years?
Yeah.
Exactly. And we have a special deal for everybody listening right now. You might want to pay attention so you don't miss this. For free breakfast for life, go to HelloFresh.com/free unfiltered.
That's right. And you're going to get one free breakfast item per box while subscription is active.
Yes, that's free breakfast for life just by going to HelloFresh.com/free unfiltered.
Thank you so much, HelloFresh, for sponsoring this podcast. We love you. I think my favorite, though, is probably like street sleight of hand people. like that can sit there and like talk to you. You're hanging out, like they're kind of doing
Where
like
they
a little
take
bit.
the cop's watch off.
They'll take their watch off. They can literally take their tie off.
That doesn't
and,
make sense to me. Like, how are they getting it off their arm?
They spot it. They know all different types of models. Like
It's
magicians go in and they look at
crazy.
every little route that things can
I don't
go.
care how loose it is. It's crazy that they're able to take
'Cause
it off.
You have to be able to multitask and distract them.
David Blaine
Like-
put
Me
David
trying
Blaine.
to distract them. Like,
I look over here.
David Blaine put a folded up card underneath my watch one time. That was like fucking
that's
insane.
cool.
Where I was like, how?
Like that's so crazy.
Yeah.
You can get away with anything. You can get away with murder.
I mean, I was a magician's assistant. If you want to interview me,
Oh, okay.
and ask me questions. I was a he was an illusionist.
Did you have to take an oath like when you got hired that like you will not break the magician's code?
They never really said anything. I told everybody.
I'm always just fascinated by mentalists, people who are able to like guess like the name of the person you're thinking about. Mike said he was just in Israel and he met a magician on the beach and he said, I want you to think of a friend. Go through my phone. The magician handed him his phone and tried to like find my name in it and he couldn't find it. And then he goes, okay, you couldn't find it. And then like pulled out a card or something said Matt King on it.
No.
And Mike was like, what the fuck?
That is crazy.
How?
Wow.
How? But that's always
That stuff really trips me out.
Yeah.
Mentalists.
mentalists.
Yeah.
They know exactly what you're thinking.
Is
But
that
they're-
real? That's real, right?
I think
It's
some
a
people have
lot
a
of
gift.
trickery. There's
I also think people have a gift. Like, I
Yeah.
think some people just have like
It's very
some, honestly,
rare.
super
I feel
weird-
like
super-
more people would be doing it if it was like.
the thing is, it's always written down sometimes.
David-
that's the part of the trick. I don't want to start breaking down tricks.
David
though.
Blaine did it to me though. He had me think of a name.
Your mom's name.
And it was my mom. Like he wasn't like think of like a family member or what. I don't remember exactly what he told me to think about. But I thought about my mom, and he spelled it the same way because her name is Corrine, and her like nickname is Corey, so it's just Cori.
Yeah.
And
He got the exact spelling
he
right.
did it Cori as well.
Yeah.
Is that when he wrote it down on a card?
Yes.
He didn't
wrote-
look through your phone or anything, right?
No.
That's so crazy. And you don't think he's ever like he's not talking to people like.
So I don't know.
It's just
David
so-
Blaine also has millions of dollars for him to like get that most high tech like.
But even then, that's still like how. I don't care how well I know Heath. How the fuck you're gonna know who,
And the
who he's
spelling,
thinking about?
the spelling part's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Because even if he was just like, and what was your name? You said Corey, and he was like there. Because sometimes they can like maybe I don't know etch it in and stuff before like they go. What was it?
Unbelievable.
Okay, well I have this wallet here, and during the whole time it's like printing it off. I don't know. There's all these different ways it can go. Magic, baby.
I love
Magic.
it. We should see a magic show when we're there.
Go see
Yeah.
Penn and Teller. Well, we saw him.
We
for my
saw
birthday.
Penn and Teller,
I
yeah.
love Penn and Teller.
Was it a good show?
Yeah, it was a great
Yeah, it was a
show.
good show.
I like Penn and Teller because they also show you how the trick is done, and they make that still a trick as well. Where
That's
you're like,
cool.
Yeah.
wait, what? They'll do the cup thing, and then they go, now we're gonna do clear cups, and you see all the balls moving, but it's still like
It's unbelievable.
another magic trick.
Yeah.
It's insane.
They're still there, right? They're still killing it.
I think so. Yeah, they're at like the Rio though, which is like one of the worst like resorts.
That's the
dying
one we
off.
went to, right?
to go watch it. We
Watch
didn't
it,
stay
yeah.
there. But yeah, but they only do it like certain nights. So you got to catch them on those nights.
Cool.
I saw a TikTok of a guy explaining how a lady sued Geico because she caught an STD or like an STI in her car while having sex with another dude, but it was in her car, right? So the insurance that she has with the Geico is that if anything happens to her in that car, they have to cover. And so the agreement that was signed in fine print said, if something happens to you in that car, it doesn't say accident. It doesn't say anything like that. So she was able to get away with it and actually
No way.
because it happened in her car.
Oh my
So,
god!
so she went back and fought this with
Yeah.
Geico and won?
Yeah, and won.
Wait,
Because
why
she-
did it say Geico off the hook at least for now from paying 5.2?
Oh, off the hook?
Yeah, so I don't think she tried to do it, but now they don't have to pay her.
Oh, just kidding. They didn't have to pay.
They ruled, yeah,
that's why we
Missouri
fact
Supreme Court ruled on Tuesday, ruled unanimously to overturn a lower court's ruling that favored paying the woman.
My bad. So the
Wow.
video I saw, the person said that
That Geico
that
won?
Geico won.
And it was HPV, not a UTI.
no. I said STD.
Oh, I thought you said UTI.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I got it all wrong today.
Some sort of thing.
So, yeah, it was
From
Geico. It was some sort of thing where a girl got something.
Did you see
in
that thing
the
that
car.
happened with Geico with the car and the girl caught the thing?
Yeah,
and
then
nothing
it was like
happened.
something happened, and then somebody won, somebody
It's
lost. Crazy story.
Did you know that you made another prediction?
No, I would. Well, I mean, I'm a magician myself.
You're clairvoyant,
Zane.
Zane.
You are absolutely on fire. I don't
what is
understand.
it?
You remember how you said they should make a Minecraft movie?
They made one. They're making
They
one.
just announced that they're coming out with a Minecraft movie.
I mean, the thing is that it's like the biggest.
It's a good guess.
Yeah,
It was just like crazy. Like we recorded that episode and then like immediately.
Wow.
Oh, is Jack
of course,
Black
Jack
is in
Black
it?
is the. Of course.
Of course.
When does it come out? 2025. Wow. Do you think they saw that episode and
I
then
think they
decided
got
to
it.
make it real
Yeah,
quick?
yeah.
I feel like
crazy.
I feel like a lot of these people do watch the show and they do get ideas.
Yeah,
from
maybe
this
we're the new
podcast.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simpsons.
We were there
See what
first.
it's not.
Interesting.
Jennifer Coolidge, Emma Myers, Jason Momoa, Steve Carell. We have a star-studded cast
Oh,
for
entirely.
this movie.
Did you hear about Casey Anthony is now
Another thing
Here
happened.
we go.
Casey Anthony was living down in like South Florida.
That's where they all go, man. South Florida is where you go after some shit goes down. In your
laying
life.
low, and she was would go to a gym, and she was in a group chat with like a bunch of people at her gym, and she started hitting it off with this guy who was married. This guy ends up moving to like Tennessee with his family and his wife of like 20 something years, 2 daughters, I think. And Casey Anthony decides she's going to move to Tennessee. This man leaves his wife for Casey Anthony. Casey Anthony.
No way.
Imagine leaving your wife, or imagine just being a wife and your husband
awful.
leaves you for Casey Anthony.
Imagine the children too. Like your dad just left mommy.
Oh yeah, if I was the mom, I'd be like, absolutely not. Those kids go nowhere near her, and I'm sure she.
What?
I'm sure she can get something in written that says that.
100%.
No way.
Oh,
And it's not even worth it for the dad to do that. Like that trouble.
even if
of
I was
the kids.
Casey Anthony, I'm like, I really shouldn't be pursuing a man who's already married. It's not going to look good on my part. If you're so
Exactly.
innocent, Casey, and you want to win America back, why are you doing this?
Yeah, go on Dancing with the Stars like Anna Delvey did. Don't be fucking homewrecking a family. What's wrong with you?
Casey Anthony on Dancing with the Stars.
That'd be a
She's
sight to see.
Did I do it? I did something
That's
bad.
You have so many different avenues, Casey, to take. That is the last avenue you should be taking.
Yeah, I think like an inside source also saw them at a bar, and he said something like, "Get your innocent ass over here," like
And you know
to
what?
her.
Even if you
No way.
Yeah, I think that was in the clip I saw.
Oh.
He should go to jail too.
Yeah. And
Arrested.
you know what?
Just like going to bed just with Casey. Night night.
The nightmares I couldn't sleep. Why? What are you doing?
And then he tries to like break up with her, and she's like, "You're never on my side. Nobody is on my side. What is with this world? Like you are fucking. Oh, you're leaving me? It just seems like that's all everybody wants to do. I moved here to Tennessee for you."
So I'm going to go back to my photographer career.
Casey Anthony takes your senior photos. I bet Casey Anthony takes the worst senior photos. Like, let's go to the railroad track.
Awful.
I just can't believe like you're down in South Florida and you're going out to bars and stuff. Even if the whole world like knew my face, I would never.
Yeah, I would
Imagine you're like, okay, get everybody drinks tonight. How are we feeling? You guys feeling some nacho?
No, imagine being like at a bar drunk and you just see her from across the bar.
You need
Like,
more ice? Like, how are we feeling, guys? Have some apps?
That's a tough life. That's a tough life for sure to live. Like what the fuck do you do?
What if you didn't even know Casey Anthony and you were just like a waitress? You're like, you
being
guys are
super
fun.
nice.
Let's take a group. Hey, like you're like partying with them, like taking pictures all
Everybody-
night, and your face is everywhere. And you take-
Everybody's looking at you like you were like obsessed with her, like trying to be like friendly, but you really have no idea who
Is she famous? Is she from something? Where do I know you from?
Imagine her trying to explain that.
She's like, have you ever seen Casey Anthony Tell All? What is that?
That would be actually, you shouldn't be that for Halloween.
Like Casey Anthony?
But you have that like the moth, like the Karen cut, like the bob, like the whole swipe.
It's pretty bad.
Oh, I see something about North Korea.
Matt, did you see that in December 2024 they're opening up North Korea to
Yes,
go like visit and be like a tourist.
To do tourism again.
Yeah.
Because I believe for like a couple years they like closed it off. You couldn't go on the tours, but now the tours are like going to open back up, which
like
is
legit.
Yeah, you can do the full tour.
I really would like to do that.
Yeah.
It's kind of expensive. It's kind of expensive. You're paying a lot to not go to like, an all-inclusive resort and get some margaritas. Like, I mean,
do they have like resorts where you get
like,
margaritas over there?
If I'm in North Korea, they got to be giving me some drinks to calm my nerves. I want some soju vodka, like anything, just to calm my nerves. But then I'm worried, like Zane would have a few and be like, doing
I don't know, man.
splits.
I would try to like sneak out a couple people out of there. Like
Zane would do something.
Yeah, I would do my best. Couple drinks in me, I'm saving people. I'm like,
okay, you're that's terrible.
Just do whatever you need. I mean. No, right? Because you start like being emotional. Like I would start being emotional if I like have like a lot of drinks in me.
You're like, get in the car, get in the car.
Yeah,
Someone's
like,
handing you a napkin, you turn it over, and it's like, help me.
Yeah.
Or it's like you're like, I don't know what this says. Google Translate.
I am turning. I am now a spy. I am
now we're not going because we're saying this.
Oh,
There's no way our application would ever get approved. Damn it, we lost the chance to go to Pyongyang.
Yeah, whatever. I think we'll still be able to get through.
That's pretty. Yeah, that is wild. It's interesting. Hopefully everybody is safe, but I just want to see more videos.
Yeah,
I just like seeing the tourist videos of the inside.
But they're gonna be so strict with that shit. Like, don't you like?
I do tons of the videos I see of like that come out of North Korea from people on tours are like. As long as you're not taking videos of the statues or the military or anything like that, because they guide you into places and encourage you to take pictures, because it's like, I don't know, respectful to
it's more respectful.
the statues and stuff.
Interesting.
What was this thing though about? Did Joey Chestnut? Was there the food competition?
I saw that. Who's Joey Chestnut?
Joey Chestnut. He's the #1 hot dog eater in the entire world. He's the one that for the recent Nathan's hot dog competition.
He was banned.
He wasn't able to do it because he had a brand deal with that other vegan hot dog company, so he wasn't allowed to.
Get your coin.
Is this the one? Is he one of the guys on the Netflix one that they just came out with?
Yes,
they made a Netflix documentary about.
It was a live
they did
competition.
Kobayashi.
He was amazing
versus
too.
Joey Chestnut, but who won?
Well,
I didn't watch it.
Oh, I thought we had
the world's #1 ranked eater defeated not only his arch rival but his own world record when he downed a whopping 83 hot dogs in buns in 10 hours. 10 minutes. I can't fucking read it.
I couldn't do 83 in 10 hours.
That's true.
Yeah,
too.
so he beat
Kobayashi.
10 hours.
Damn.
83 hot dogs
I can do that.
with buns.
You probably dip it. They dip them in the water too. That's a whole strategy, which is also disgusting.
I would puke.
How do you get into like competitive eating? Like, wow, man, you really put them away.
I should do it. You're right.
Like, maybe I should. You Google like challenges in your town. You try to get your picture on the wall.
How many do you think they eat naturally for them to like start realizing, oh, I think I can do this? You know, like if somebody has a barbecue, I'm eating like 2 hot dogs. Do you think someone like this is eating 6 naturally or 7 where they're just like, whoa, I'm eating a lot?
Joey, like
you're paying, but you're to Venmo me for these hot dogs, man. We have a whole.
Joey's like, put some more on.
Yeah,
you're like,
okay,
or
the grill is not.
And he eats 7. He's just like, no, guys, like I'm not like I swear I feel like I could eat more. I'm not full at all. And then they're just like, let's see how many you can eat. And then he just keeps
Somebody
eating.
encouraged him clearly, and I guess.
You know what, man? I think it was self-encouraged. I don't think anybody encouraged him. I really think he was just like, I think I can do this.
Oh gosh, Joey, please.
I think I could be in a cake eating competition. Genuinely, like
you should
think
try
I
one.
can. I think I can. Like you can't fill me up with. Like,
do they
dessert.
have? You know how there's like you have to finish the burger in an amount of time and you get it free. Do they have dessert challenges?
Of course.
You could probably do like a
perfect. I see one cake eating competition. Thank you, Mariah.
Would you?
$200
Yes,
prize.
absolutely. I would.
That'd be some good content.
Oh, absolutely, I would.
Zane would just start getting nervous last minute. He's
No,
just like,
I can't. Dude, eating is the only time I'm not nervous.
You get to pick your type of cake for the contest. What do you pick?
Well, let's be smart here. I'm not going to want buttercream icing because that's really heavy, right? So they're probably maybe like Cool Whip icing. It sucks, but
it's light.
It's light.
Like some shortcake.
Maybe like a fluff cake. But the thing is that it all depends on the cake that they decide. Like the people holding the competition. I'm sure there's like a standard cake.
Go, Zane. Go. You can do it.
Imagine everybody showing up like to support you.
Heath, that would make
would
make me so like happy if
you could do
everybody
it,
showed up to
Brucey.
my cake eating competition.
Hey guys, next month I have a cake eating competition. If you guys want to come out,
And you know,
support.
chocolate is going to make you full even more than vanilla. Like,
I bet
imagine
everybody
a chocolate
has to have
vanilla
the
cake.
same cake. Everyone in the competition.
Absolutely,
that wouldn't
yeah.
be fair. Have you seen like table setting competitions?
What is
Oh,
that?
I
They're,
would
like,
eat that
they're
up.
in county fairs, and people will do these like fake table setting,
Like putting out plates and napkins
plates,
and
but it's all
forks?
to a theme, and they compete at
Who
like,
has the best?
and it's all
Wait,
these like
I would.
Mariah
I
would love
would wipe
that.
the
Bubba, I was
floor.
just yeah. You.
it's all
Oh,
these.
please! I got that.
Some are like a little bit more fun. There's a whole documentary and show about it, and there's like
Okay.
it's all of these moms who are like, "Oh, I'm gonna win this year. You better step away from my plate." they get their rulers out, and everything has to be like.
Interesting.
I want to just.
I want to see Mariah in one of these competitions.
I want to take a bunch of
This-
weed gummies and go to one of these things and just.
I'm really
like-
curious if you know each part of the setting. Like,
Actually,
Would you
when I
know?
took cooking in high school, the very first lesson was how to set a table properly, like where the
What side?
salad fork goes, where the
Oh,
knife
okay,
goes,
okay.
where the cup goes.
you see, when I see 3 forks, like, there's a name for each of those forks.
Uh-huh.
I always know the fish fork is 3 prongs because it's like
so
a,
interesting.
like a mermaid.
Did we have anything else on that note?
I was going to bring up something
Oh, yeah.
real quick. Yeah. The latest season of The Bachelorette. I mean, I don't think any of us have really heard about it, but we all heard about it when the winner, this guy named Devin, he made it all the way to the end, and people were questioning him the whole time. And of course, right after the final episode, they do their whole engagement and all that, breaks up with her.
What?
the guy who won it.
The guy who won,
He
Jen's
was
heart,
picked, yeah.
was picked in the end, where people were like
So
questioning the
you
whole
propose
time.
at the end. You don't just like win, like, and then like
You,
you get.
you win her heart. So like they win and he
They get the final
proposed.
rose.
They get the final rose, and the whole point of the Bachelor and Bachelorette is that you propose and you're together. You get, and he broke up with her after the final
like
episode.
a
Could he not
real
just, like-
engagement. They're really engaged, and then he broke up with her.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what?
it says that he in the whole time he was faking it, which is crazy.
Well, guess
that
what?
they even
He should have fucking faked it a little bit longer because he would have cashed in a little bit more. At least keep the illusion of you guys as a couple. I'm sorry, I'm just choosing money. You're already ridiculous enough for going on a show thinking you're going to find love, but you're
Yeah.
also they become full big influencers like after. I think just like
there
keep the illusion going.
Here's the thing: there has to be some fucking new rule set for these shows where you can't have like a social media. Like, if you really want to go on the show to find love, you have to turn off your social media, and people cannot follow you on the show as you're going through it.
Or you use like they have to give them like fake names, and there's no way to like find who these people are.
Yeah, because obviously he was in this for attention, right? Because in the end, he knew that he didn't like this girl.
If other people genuinely liked the girl, and he only did it just for the sake of winning the competition, I guess. But like, kind of like,
Yeah.
why ruin it?
What if
for-
she goes with the other guy going, "Hey, sorry, I didn't pick you. Want to be something?"
Honestly, that's probably what will happen, but it's just it's embarrassing
That's
and it's
so
sad.
messed
How
up.
wait, how quickly after?
She was broken. It was very soon after.
Is this? Oh wait.
That's the couple, yeah.
Oh, and he broke
It
up
was
with her.
Jen
What a
and Devin.
What's a Devin?
Yeah. Terrible.
Ah, shit. What a
That's really messed up.
douche.
Has that ever happened where
Um,
they faked it?
It may have happened a long time ago, but I think it's been a while since this happened. Like where this fast, where they're just like they just go. I don't know.
Imagine
I don't
after
love you.
all that, and she was probably torn between so many people.
Yeah.
That's
It's really
really
sad.
sucks.
But then she gets to go on Bachelor in Paradise and get another shot at love.
Yeah, but it's still it's a shitty situation for her.
This
'cause,
guy's gonna
you
get
know,
nothing out of this, though.
Oh, no, yeah, the world-
the
people
whole
are gonna
world
hate him.
Yeah,
The world
the
hates
whole world
him.
hates him.
Then
I
he's
don't know
gonna-
what he thought that he could get out of
Then he's
this.
gonna be on
he's gonna have
Fuckboy
trouble-
Island.
He's gonna have trouble finding somebody
Oh,
who
yeah.
trusts.
Yep.
what
Yeah,
he's
I
saying.
would. If I did that to a girl after the end of The Bachelorette, I would never find anybody.
If you're, I'm not putting shame. I'm just curious. If your like daughter or your son was like, "Dad, I want to be on like The Bachelor or Bachelorette," would you be like, "Yeah, of course," or would you be
I would make sure they're in the right mind. Like, I would make sure that they actually want this, and like just to let them know what comes with it.
Yeah.
All the hate and like
they do hometowns, and you're just like,
Dude, I would hate that episode. I would hate that. I would be praying that my son or daughter doesn't make it to the parents.
but you know, Zane,
And
you would
then the film crew shows up
Zane,
and
you
you're
would
like,
ham it up for the camera. You're like, I'm a fun, cool dad. Ah! Like, this is my dad, Zane. He is wild. Like, yeah, I was in the vlog squad days, baby. Like, part of me though, I'd be like, absolutely not. This is terrible. Oh, camera crew, hey, I think they are a perfect
It's like, give me the
match.
camera. Let me film
I
this.
think
Let
I'd
me
be
show you
way
something.
too real. If my daughter brought home a dude that there's just no way. Like this is all. I'd be like, I hate him. Like on I'd be like, I don't like him. Don't like him.
But Daddy,
Can't change
I
my
love
mind.
him.
Can't change my mind.
Daddy, he's perfect.
I can see right through him.
You always do this. Anytime.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. It all depends. I have to ask Patricia that if she would think like it would be cool. I don't know. It all depends on the son. I may have like one kid who I'm like, you absolutely could do well in the Bachelor.
Yeah.
The other one,
Yeah, you have to.
It
It
makes sense for you.
It takes
But
a type of
this
person
one-
for sure. You have to be kind of insane.
Oh, if
to
my
do it.
son or daughter was the Bachelor or the Bachelorette, I would actually be kind of like down.
It's still the same high risk, high reward type situation too. You know what I mean? Like it's still the whole world is watching and like
I would just get so depressed if I was like on the Bachelor, like or Bachelorette as like a contestant, and like I could just tell the girl didn't like me. I would just be like,
I would be more worried or concerned about like a different type of show, like a Love Island type, or like something
yeah.
where like they're getting like
in bed
not-
together.
Yeah, that or like if they're just like getting like really drunk and like kind of making like an ass of
Yeah,
themselves, I would be a little
couldn't
bit
watch
like
that.
like probably how my parents felt watching me.
Oh yeah.
Over the last 10 years.
My parents chose not to watch it, so I think I was fine with that. I don't think they've seen anything of like me and stuff.
My mom and dad have seen every single.
Oh
video.
really?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't think my parents would even want to.
My favorite shot, it just in Bachelorette or Bachelor shows, is when like the person who's the Bachelor or the Bachelorette, they're like, hey, and like the rest of like the crew, all the girls are like running up to him, and they're all like trying to have their moment. One girl like will run and like leap in his arms, and the other girls are like, this bitch, and like it's just such a pick me energy, and they're like, hey,
When
are you ladies having fun?
When they pick all the contestants for those shows, every single contestant is attracted to the person, correct?
Most of the time, that's what we want to think.
They get to see who it is first, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Like you get to be like, yeah, I'm interested. I want to pursue this.
And I think the guy also, or the Bachelorette, they get to see all the contestants, or no?
No, they meet all of them for the first night when they
I think they should be able to choose all of them because they.
I feel like I asked Nick Vial this question. I know if I was the Bachelor and that first night where I met everybody, I could instantly figure out my top four. And then the producers will tell you who they need to eliminate because you always got to keep the crazy girl around.
Yeah.
You got to keep like this because that's all good for the tension and drama to keep it going.
Exactly.
And that's what makes people like, why is she still here? Why? She doesn't deserve a rose.
I think just like the box theory that we were saying
Yeah.
that guys have, I think for Bachelors, they have their top four immediately that first night. Girls, I'm sure throughout the whole like season, it takes time with the guys.
Oh, and you have to just like turn on your enthusiasm for all the girls you're not interested in. Like, so tell me about yourself. Oh, you're from Wyoming. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And you can tell when they're not getting picked for that like one-on-one. You already know that they're like nowhere in that.
Yeah.
And we all know that. It's just I feel like the whole world still doesn't know that.
Yeah.
They watch and they're just like,
They get tricked into it. That's part of the fun is just judging people and seeing if they're compatible or not. I just love all the shots where it's like them walking on a beach, like thinking about
B-roll?
like they're like looking out over just like a farm, thinking about.
See,
I'm
that's
just trying
what
to
I would
find my one.
That's what I would have a hard time with is those B-roll shots. And any reality show like that, I would have a really hard time with that.
Have any winners? Are they still married?
Yeah, a handful.
Yeah.
I think most before social media, like back in like 2000, like
That's
and
cool.
5 and stuff.
And that's why they should come up with a social media rule.
Remember, I asked a picture of Pilot Pete at a Halloween party, and you're like, "Why would you do that?" I'm like, I don't give a fuck. If you're the fucking Bachelor, like, and we're at a party, like, you were like, you shouldn't have just gone up to.
The thing is, I'm so against like pictures. That's just me though.
If you're a reality star and you're really popular for 1 year, like
Now after like doing this for so long, I think it is so appropriate to go up to like
Zane,
any
but
reality TV star and social media person.
yeah.
To be
I
fair,
know.
we were also freaking out when we first like moved out here and we're first like getting into like the social media stuff. You and I both freaked out, fangirled, and ran over to Bad Luck Brian and got a picture
That
immediately.
was genuinely like that was shocking seeing him in person.
Starstruck.
Because not you wouldn't see him in a video. You'd see him in a picture.
Oh, OG
I think
meme.
that's crazier.
Meme.
Like seeing somebody like from a picture. Anytime I see any meme person like a video, I get goosebumps because it's like a crazy thing because you don't know if it's real or not. Like you don't know if that person like exists.
We can wrap it.
Woo! Wow, that was a lot of fun.
Wow. To all of our memers out there,
Our memes, memas, peepaws.
I love that.
But yeah, that's gonna be fun. Y'all are going to Vegas.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted about Fishbowl.
Cool.
You have anything going on this weekend?
I'm going to New York.
Fashion Week?
No, friend's birthday.
Well, enjoy it. Be safe.
Thank you.
Have fun in New York when you come back.
The 23rd.
Okay.
I told you, I won't be here.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Zane and Heath Unfiltered, baby. You can check out these episodes every Monday audio form and Tuesday video form on youtube.com/Zane and Heath. We also have a Patreon, patreon.com/Zane and Heath. Where for $5 a month, you can get all sorts of content, over 500 posts of different shit. Just paying one time. Just watch them all and then unsubscribe.
Yep, we do bonus episodes every single month. We keep these cameras rolling. We do an extended cut of the podcast. It's like bonus. And then we also do a live Q&A every single month. You get early access to all these episodes ad-free. It's a great time. Patreon.com/Zane and Heath. And also make sure to check out our flavored peanut butter company, theflavoredpbco.com. We've got a bunch of powdered peanut butter that all you do is add a little bit of water, reconstitutes. You could use it as a fruit dip. You can use it
as a spread. I put it on my pancakes.
Just spoonful into your mouth.
My mom said she puts it in the microwave.
Yes.
Oh, as a cake? Does she put baking powder in it too? That really makes
When
it
we
nice.
went there, I opened the pantry and she had bags of it, and I was like, I see you.
Yeah.
It's so good.
My favorite flavor is cookies and cream. I honestly think it's the best. So if you guys want to try out something chocolatey, I would definitely go for the cookies and cream or the fudgy brownie. It's so good.
All right. Well, thank you guys again for watching. We'll see you in a second, Unwinders. And yeah, enjoy your week. We love you guys.
Ciao.
Toodles.
Stay clean, kids.
Peace.